All right, now that we don't have any walls wasting my attacks, let's see. So it's over 1,000. That is good damage. Welcome back to Cassette Beasts. Last time we were playing, we were testing out some insta-kill strats, and we were testing it out on all the rangers, and we became an actual full-fledged ranger, and then we became a ranger captain. We even beat the champion, the main leader, Ian, and they dropped a sticker that ended up being a very interesting version of headshot, which bolsters our strategy because headshot works when we have someone with high ranged attack, but this version of the headshot sticker we got is special. If we have something with high melee defense or something with high speed, we can actually do damage using speed instead of ranged attack. And so potentially this allows us to have a headshot spammer that isn't out of commission and has to use basically no melee attack to deal damage like with our Scarab. So I'm testing out a new strategy here where I don't have enough random starter stickers to completely fill both slots with it. So I've split the random starter stickers evenly, but I've also added custom starter here so that there's a chance at the start of battle to get in another free headshot. And that if I run out of random starter and custom starter headshots, I can use the basic smack attack and potentially at the end of the turn, use either of these roll agains to roll the only move I've got again, headshot. Now this roll again has a special customization which allows me another little 10% chance for empty slots. So I can use this until I can fill the slots. It just makes up for the lack of stickers I have right now. Because I haven't farmed them, I just wanted to test how this worked in terms of damage values. Oh, wait, I want to check this tape. And so over here, I have automation where there's just a chance randomly to use headshot again, because again, I don't have any other random starters. And then getting one extra AP at the start of battle can help me build up to another headshot faster. Because using smack just isn't going to work with such low melee attack. Lastly, that 5% boost of ranged attack does add a little bit to this. It adds, what, like 5% of 300 is like 15 points, right? So, or, well, 340 is a little more than 15 points, so any little bit of damage we can eke out is pretty nice. So now let me find a strong encounter and test this out. There's a lot of menuing and checking through all the stored tapes for stickers that might have been left on them. But if I like the oh yeah, you're pretty strong. If I like the damage, then oh, walls, well, whatever. If I like the damage, then I'll just try doing the final boss. All right. Okay, so it's some decent damage. And since this one's faster, its automatic passives go before the other thing's automatic passives. All right, now that we don't have any walls wasting my attacks, let's see. So it's over 1,000. That is good damage. Yeah, it's about the same because the it's coming off of the high speed stat. So that's good. We could do both. I don't even need to get another beetle, and being able to do meaningful damage with smack is actually quite nice. So there's an element of this game that's really nice where even if you find a meta strat, I'm not saying that is the meta strat, but let's pretend the Scarab here is like the meta, right? Because each sticker can have these randomized traits on the bottom, you you can get lucky and get, say, a version of Thunderbolt that has a higher chance to crit or allows you to use Thunderbolt again. So even if the meta is to use Ice Beam because it's Ice type and Ice is better, well, you could get this Thunderbolt that always has the ability to crit. And it kind of decentralizes the meta if you get lucky. You get lucky and use different stickers or just play more, you can decentralize the meta. And again, it's not a PvP game, so it's not like we're forcing people to, or there's a whole game here that isn't PvP. I think I heard there was a DLC that's PvP, but the game was designed to not, well, I guess that's not a fair thing to say because Pokemon wasn't designed to be PvP either. The point is that there's a lot to do in this game and many, many builds that you can have as long as you put in the work and get a little lucky. There's a flood in the outskirts. Yeah, that makes sense. That's where the rogue fusions are. Oh, right. So what I think I want to do is Spitfire's cool and all, but I want Decibel back for now. So we're going to grab Kaylee. And just do another check because we did rest into the next day. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll just be able to buy some random starters. Machine Curse is actually pretty interesting. Sure, we will use the next move twice in succession if you have enough AP. Interesting. Whenever anyone fuses, sure. Insomnia prevents sleeping. Okay, these aren't quite the passives that I want. Can I fit Machine Curse onto you? You're kind of mechanical, and you've got a free slot. No, you're not machine enough. Are you machine enough for Machine Curse? No, you aren't either. Okay, so you may actually have to be true machinery for Machine Curse to work. And then for tape storage, what we'll do is we'll put you away since you were just here for the grind. And then add my meaningful team members. Yeah, you do work. You add a lot of coverage. You're there for fusion purposes. So this gives a decent, what is going on? Where's my team? Okay, the party. So this gives a decent amount of cover. There's a lot of astral types, actually. There are. I do have a lot of astral types. Whatever, this is a test. I don't need to worry too hard. And I'll rest here 2 more times just to advance time enough to check the stalls 1 more time. And then head over to Olive and see what happens. Okay, so it's the next morning. Hopefully we get some random starters. If not, let me not waste time. No random starters. That's a shame, but yep. This is what I said. I said I'd move on. What do you got to say? More rogue fusions? Hovering alien with round eyes and floating arms. It's Flapwoods. I have seen those around and I have fought those a lot, but it's kind of not my problem. All right. What can I do for you? I want to travel to the Knight's Bridge Station. All right. Let's see what happens. Do we get washed? Who knows? We'll find out now. Once you go beyond, you may not be able to come back for a little while. Are you fully prepared? Yes. Yes, I am. Would you like to save first? Absolutely. We've come so far, MT. Weren't planning on leaving me behind, were you, mate? One last leap into the unknown, right? Badass. Hey. I gotta be here for this. If this is to be our final act, then let it be done together. Arf. Oh, was there room for one more party member? The positions look different. Or I guess, depending on if I had one of them in my team, they would, so Kaylee's position would be set to be to the right there to the left of Meredith. It does make me feel like there's more party members I'm not aware of. I mean, that could be Gwen. Gwen could have joined us. We could have had the clown girl on our team. That must be the doorway. This is it, right? He just says his catchphrase. So we're assuming this giant triangle is the doorway, right? Such a sight. He just says momentous. Wow, we really did it. What? Okay, yes, we have seen this. That old witch really hid this place well. You know this whole railway is another one of our archangels. The Merline, we call it. Your whole island lies atop its back. It's a real labyrinth down here. You know, I'm hearing the Bill Cipher voice in my head. I know that's kind of cheap, strong, godly triangle guy, but I just hear it. I would never have found the chamber without you guys, seriously. I don't know how you know that name. You're smarter than you look, friend. The old witch had me trapped in these tunnels for a long time, but I won out eventually. I always do. Such an accusatory tone. We're trying to maintain a positive atmosphere here, friends. Why, all I want to do is leave through that doorway right there. Speaking of friends. Oh, I have fought a few more archangels since then, so... Hello. Meet the new team. Yes, I've added many more team members. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh. I see. Arf? You see, I used to be kind of a big shot. My old crew and I had something of an arrangement with you, a lot of special relationship, even if you didn't know it. I have a lot of respect for you humans. Without you, we wouldn't exist. Yes. You humans live on your little worlds and you invent all these cute ideas. Love, death, whatever. Your most powerful thoughts would bring us to life, and in return, we'd travel to your worlds to act out whatever fantasies you concocted for us. Adventures, wars, extinction events. You people love that stuff the most, and so do I. Unfortunately, my old band got a tad dysfunctional and had to split. So I've been out of the scene for a little while, but now we're back in action. So you and the Archangels are going to invade worlds and act out the violent myths that inspire your creations? That's pretty worrying. An endless cycle of violence. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Such dark desires cannot be allowed to be realized. Grr. Hey, don't worry about it, friends. We're on the same page here. You want off this backwater world, and so do we. In fact, I'll make you a deal. We can all go our separate ways, and we'll never visit any of your worlds. You'll never see us again. What do you say? No deal. No? I don't understand. All people have value, no matter what world they're from. All we can do is our best to help them. But we're not going to mess with your realities. Would you really risk your very lives to help people you've never even met? Of course. Fine. You're being really uncooperative right now. I'm just going to kill you all and get on out of here, all right? Okay, how much damage do we do? You people created us and now you want to kill us? Make up your minds. Oof. Okay, can we get one more? Can we get one more? Oh! Nope. No, unequip that. Oh, no. Ah. Everyone, get back on the train. We're leaving. All aboard. Our next destination is anywhere we want. Hey! MT, quick. Oh, I accidentally equipped Toy Hammer. I wanted to unequip it. I've seen these lights before. When I first arrived in New Wirral. You know, I thought I understood everything there was to know about the cosmos, but your fusion trick is something I have never seen before. Perhaps it would make for a good team building exercise? Aleph, no. I take back my offer. I will visit your reality first. I can smell its scent on you. An unblemished timeline already on a path towards destruction. What a marvelous plaything it shall be. Oh, I accidentally equipped that move. I didn't want that. You ready for this, mate? This is it, MT. I'm ready if you are, MT.
Very well. Right.
Ooh, do you have one last fight in you? Ooh, I'm glad I went back and got everyone. This is sick. Oh, we're all here. Oh, can I not control? Wait, you didn't randomly start your... Okay. I didn't want that equipped. Okay. Oh, smart enough to use charge and battery. I do like that our AI knows what it's doing. I'm really glad I took the time to put everyone's cannon tape back on them too. Oh, he's helping us with air strats. No more cassettes. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Just no more cassettes. You are not beast. You're merely human. He saw the resonant strats coming and he was like, oh no, I gotta stop that. So typical of you humans. You'll use something without even knowing how it works. So eager in your naivete. What do you want? In this moment, we have a shared goal. Aleph is the incarnation of conquest, and I am the incarnation of rebellion. So I need you to understand. Understand what? You humans create us with your dreams and ideals. The potential energy of mankind is limitless. These cassettes are merely talismans. The ability to manifest your will to alter reality, to change your world and yourselves, that lies within you.
Wake up already.
So wake up already. So we don't need the cassettes. The cassettes are a placebo. We can actually do things on our own. Humans just need to believe in something. Our cognition is always that we have to use something else to achieve our goals. The reality is that we can just achieve our goals without the middleman.
What?
MT, how are you? Why? Why do you persist? Because it is my will, our shared goal. That's all it takes. Our hearts combine.
Yeah.
Yes. We rise together. Here goes nothing. Come, this tale shall end on our terms. Howl. Ooh. That old witch. Are you forever a thorn in my... You're forever a thorn in my side, aren't you? Morgante Gestalt invoked the spirit of rebellion. All right. Ooh, we've got all our things. MT's conviction, Coda boosts AP generation, increases melee defense and ranged defense. Eugene's courage. Felix's creativity hits whole team. Kaylee's melody motivates user to keep going upon defeat. Meredith's wit raises users' melee attack and ranged attack. Viola's determination raises the user's evasion. Oh. Oh. And we're not stuck with any element either. So simply believing in the elemental system makes the elemental system real. So if we simply just will that there is no elemental system, then we'd have no elemental system. Oops. Coda Morgana hits a whole team.
Insolent. Coda Morgana. I see.
They just deleted him. I see. He understands humanity. Archangel Aleph Null was destroyed. Air coding, interesting. Our song ends here. Your will proves stronger than your mortal constraints. Let that be a lesson for you, human.
Farewell.
We should head back. I don't think this train is super stable. Wow, we can glide even longer.
Sorry.
Sorry your cassette player was destroyed, MT. Luckily, I always keep a spare on me. But we don't really need the cassette. The power was in us all along.
Huh?
Was this building here before?
Hey, sugar.
Don't go worrying about me. The name's Miss Amber. MT and I are friends, isn't that right, Sugar? Why, I'm here just to make sure you fine folks don't go hurting yourself, and it looks like you gave our mutual friend a mighty beating already. You're talking like he's still alive. Folks like Aleph and I ain't flesh and blood, Sugar. It takes an idea to die for us to not be able to come back in some form. He runs on conquest. If you humans keep finding ways to kill each other, I'm sure he'll reform eventually. Though he might be out of action for quite some time. You're another Archangel. Relax, Red, I'm a friend. Besides, you might need some guidance with that doorway home, don't you think? This can really take us back to our own worlds?
Brilliant.
I should let the Rangers know before we go. MT, you don't have to leave right now, but when you're ready, come speak to me. Wow. So we can go home at any point. That was awesome. So I'll just save the game. Can I pick a saving slot or... Ah, I guess I cannot pick a slot. Oh well. Well, let's just try it. Let's try going home, just to see what it's like. Ready to leave New Wirral? Yes, real life awaits.
Well.
With a saved world gate like this, the rules are mighty simple. Beyond it lies the space between all things. If you don't use it right, you'll end up going nowhere. It ain't about science, it's about intent. You gotta picture the world you want to go to in your mind's eye, step forward without any lingering ties holding you back here. I advise y'all to start saying your goodbyes because it's a one-way trip. What? Them's the breaks, Red. New Wirral is an anomaly and nothing more. You folks are only here by chance. Getting back here ain't on the cards. It pains me to end our tales here, but I so greatly wish to see my brother again. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Farewell, friends.
Farewell, friends. We've taken on godlike beings and won. Man, I'm so pumped to go back home and kick some ass. There's always communities of people who are going to need a helping hand, no matter when and where you are. There's so much I'm going to do. It's been a blast, guys. Man, this has been a real trip, hasn't it? I think I've had enough creative inspiration to last me 10 lifetimes. Not to mention getting to meet one of my old characters.
These good times.
Folks. I'm not ready for this to be over. I'm gonna go back stronger, live life to its fullest.
Don't you forget about me, okay?
This really is it, isn't it? Hope it isn't like waking up from a dream. I want to remember you. I want to remember everyone. I want to remember Harbor Town. Even the bits that weren't good, because they're all a part of me. Manifesting our will to change the world. I suppose we don't need cassette tapes to do that, really, do we?
The future has always been ours for the taking.
Arf arf. Oh, I think this one was to go back with you. Ain't that sweet? But you do need a new owner, so let's go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's time. I get a new dog! Awesome game. I totally recommend it. It's a good experience. I honestly think that as I was playing it, I realized that the episodic structure wasn't really working for me because I just wanted to play it nonstop. Having to wait for the right time to record just it slowed me down. I just wanted to feast on this game and play it nonstop. The sheer excitement of menuing and testing things out. I think this would be a pretty good game for me to come back to, maybe streaming, doing it long form. But the music, phenomenal. The art style, absolutely adorable. I like how it switches from chibi to more fleshed out character art. I like all the concepts. Since these can really just be monsters, they don't have to stay close to the source material like Persona does, where it has to kind of resemble the goddesses and yokai and spirits and myths, or where Pokemon has to feel Pokemon-y. It can't be too human because people will freak out. It can't just be a normal animal because people will freak out. Pokemon's kind of like drawn itself into almost a corner where you have to almost force people to deal with different abstractions, deal with different combat systems, deal with different passives and experiments. Once you back yourself into a creative corner like that where you have to follow rules and tradition, or when the fans decide on these rules together, imaginary rules, kind of like the Smash community, they decided it's an arbitrary rule that spirits can never become fighters, and then Min Min became a fighter. It's people who use any kind of justification to justify whatever headcanon they have. So this was fun and refreshing to actually just play a game that's a completely new combat system, new world, new story, new strategies. It plays in its own way, it does its own thing, and it's apologetic about it, and I enjoy that. It was nice and refreshing to be able to do that. And all the quality of life features are really nice. I didn't get to try all of them, but the fact that I could have scaled the levels so that I could go anywhere and the game would scale with me is nice. I tend to not play that way because I want to go to areas I don't belong and get beaten up because I deserve it. Or persevere. I really cannot recommend giving Cassette Beasts a try. I cannot recommend it enough, I mean. I cannot stress how fun it was to play. So if you are in the mood to try something different, if you're someone who's been playing a lot of Pokemon, you feel like it doesn't have the same spark to you, and for some reason can't Nuzlocke, you just compulsively keep playing the game over and over, give this a try. And try some other RPGs, whether they're indie or whether they're AAA. Give Persona a try, give Cassette Beasts a try, give turn-based RPGs like Octopath and what's the other one? Bravely Default a try, especially the 3DS Bravely Defaults. Play other RPGs, please. You will find something there. It might even make you better at Pokemon or whatever one RPG you're sticking with. Let me go back in and see where it starts me. Okay, it does save me at here, which is like the point of no return. Well, that's fine. Yeah, this game was great. And thank you for seeing it through to me with the end. There probably won't be an official episode next time. Not a 30 minute to an hour episode of this, but thank you for enjoying me on the main arc, the main story of Cassette Beasts. Take care, and I'll see you in the next series or the next episode. Bye.